I didn't put the exposure down for my lifting videos. I just realized that. Anyways, this is my 5th journal entry. Again, the topic that always surrounds me is love. Fortunately and unfortunately. Fortunately, because it kind of keeps me grounded. It kind of keeps me in this like state of realism and just having less expectations on what it could be. But also, I feel like it's somewhat unhealthy to really dive deep in the subject every single time because it's constantly going in my mind. It's like having a crush, or like it feels like infatuation, right? Because no one knows what love is. No one knows what love is. No one knows what like it truly pertains to, right? We always make our own definition of what it means to us, and so with that, I was just watching some things. I was just like hearing some other things. I got my first poem book, which is low key about love, but honestly, I think it's more like it's a little dark. I'm not gonna lie. It's by Tails and Ink. I forgot the name of it. I gotta see what it is. But I read a few poems, and it was really depressing. But yeah. Sometimes my brain leads me to a place where I think about what could not be, or what could not be, what I feel in the moment could be feels impossible, right? Just a lot of pessimistic thoughts that go throughout my brain. But genuinely, I feel fine for the most part, because I feel like I'm in a state where being alone isn't bad anymore. It just isn't that bad. Because before I felt like I think I said this in a previous video, but I felt like I've kind of abandoned that idea of detachment because in order to love someone, you must love yourself. And I felt like I was being very insecure with myself. I felt like I was being very I was very attached to other people and liked the way that they saw me, but at the same time, I set high expectations upon it, and it was not good for my mental. It just wasn't good for my mental, and I felt way too confident. I felt way too, I don't know. It low-key felt like a privilege to be. I mean, I think it is a privilege to be liked and everything. At least in my case, because I mean, growing up, I never really had a girlfriend until like high school, but even that was long distance. But then like, what was it? My first physical milestones were literally 1.5 years ago, and just looking back at that, it's just it does feel like a privilege because of it. But I feel that I have gotten to a point where I am more comfortable with myself again, as I did years ago. Then again, years ago, I felt that was kind of unhealthy. I was trying to follow the 21 principles of Musashi Miyamoto, also called the Dokuro, and it was really strict. It was very Buddhist, heavenly, like synced, and I just felt like that made me more grounded, but at the same time that made me too detached, right? But it comes to an idea where I should feel good. I should feel okay about being alone and not I have to be alone. I have to stay detached. I have to train like this or that or ooh, my dad is calling. Hold up. Hello? Man, alright. Ông nấu like ông nấu hai cup rồi. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Bye bye. Dang it! My dad don't want to see Michael Jackson with me. I'm just kidding. He works overtime. Anyways, like I was saying, yeah, I was trying to follow this whole principle, code, whatever, code of honor, and that kind of fucked me over mentally. Well, it did me a little more good than bad, but I'll be honest, I think I detached from that idea for over the next 2 years because I was like, oh, you know what, maybe I'll give it a try when I'm like up at Penn State and just doing all this, all that. But I'm glad I can cycle back to a point where I feel good about myself. I feel confident within myself. I feel confident in the things I do, but also knowing my limits on boundaries and what to do and what to say, right? Not that I did like truly anything physically bad. It's just that I was let's just say Lust drove a comment to the end of one of my talking stages, so that was terrible. Anyways, no, this is just like coming up again, like the idea of how a woman is not truly yours, right? Or like no one's truly attached to anyone, or no one's truly belongs to someone, because it cycled through my mind, and I just I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but but it goes back to that Baki scene where he told his girlfriend that she's her own person. She does not truly belong to her. If she decides to leave, she leaves, and it's her choice to make that decision. And some people might view that as pessimistic, as in, why aren't you like standing your ground? But in reality, he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth about how we are as humans, right? No one truly belongs to anyone. And it's up to you to really decide if you want to be with that someone or not. And it's a good perspective. It's a great perspective to see, because then it keeps me a little more detached to anyone that might potentially become in my life or might have some interest in me. But then if something goes bad or something goes wrong, or like they just ghost me out of nowhere, like it's just like, oh, you know, they're just human. I can't. What am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when someone just like straight up, what is it, cheats on you, ghosts you, breaks up with you? What are you supposed to do? Move forward. But I'm not trying to say that in a corny way. I'm like how Aaron was like to his dad, like, oh, oh, they killed your family, dude. They killed your family, dude. You gotta kill them, bro. Kill them, bro. They was the reason. No, I'm saying move forward in a sense of, yes, this might be the most devastating part of your life in the moment, because there could be other stuff in the future, but this could be one of the most devastating parts of your life. But I need you to understand, life continues, life moves on. And if you're not able to move forward, then you're just gonna be left behind. You're gonna be just, oh my gosh, so much food. I should not have eaten that much. Life's gonna leave you behind, and you're gonna feel like you're behind. So then you start to get up. You start to get up, you start to walk. And then once you're ready, you start to run. You start to bolt. And look at that. You're in a better part of your life again. Easier said than done, because I have gone through multiple types of heartbreaks, but those were hard, I'm gonna be honest. I'd say like my heartbreaks would span from like, oh my god, I forgot when I had my second ex, right? Or ex, I don't know. But when I had my second ex, literally 5 minutes after I cried, 5 minutes after I cried, I literally was laughing because I was like, holy shit, that shit was a whole joke. I did not need that. That was useless. And I feel like most of that was just me coping. So it's like, I have to know when to just do things within my favor, right? Because one of my problems is that I just want to satisfy like the wants and needs of my girl, but at the same time I don't put me first most of the time. But once you know what you want in a girl, and once you know what you want in a girl and just have an idea of what you want for your future, then it kind of becomes easier to kind of filter out whoever you want, or filter out the girls that you want. But I need you to remember that there will never be someone who fits all criteria, right? There is no one who fits all criteria of your perfect girl, because that's a perfect girl and no one in this world is perfect. So get that across your mind, and life is kind of easier through romantic love, right? I just talk about romantic love on this shit, bro, but it's the only thing that that's just on my mind constantly. Let me address the elephant in the room. I just got back from the gym. I just ate, and now I'm doing dishes. Just cuz? Or like, no, not just cuz, but like, I'm shirtless because I might have been flexing and I forgot to put on a shirt. But it's call it performative, you can call it whatever. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, this for me. This for me. This is my journal entry. Fuck everyone. Oh man. I am just pitiful at times. But yeah, that's just how it be. But yeah, yeah, no girl is truly bound to you. At least, okay. No one person is truly bound to you, and all you can do is just try to live your life. Regardless of that fact, right? So if she leaves you, if she cheats on you, if she breaks up, yada yada yada, move on. Like I said, easier said than done, because some people leave after like a long term, short term, or like kind of a midterm. I'd say midterm is like around like 8 months, 9 months, I don't know, maybe before that year mark. Maybe a year, I don't know. But Yeah, that's just on my mind today. While I do dishes. You know what? I'll be more honest, right? I just come across some like TikToks. I come across like TikToks with audios that are very depressing or it's like core, sad core, all those, and it just gets my mind running again. It's like, oh, will I ever find someone? Will I ever, will I be alone and everything? But in reality, it's just live my fucking life. Stop worrying about all that bullshit, bro. You just gotta keep living. Keep living, please. Please. For the love of God, right? Have your moments of sadness. Have your moments of sorrow. Have your moments where you crash the fuck out, right? But move on after. That's all I want to say. Because it's a rough fucking stage. Like all that depression, all that anxiety, all that just consumes you with darkness. You don't know what to do. You really don't know what to do. And then it clicks. Like, oh, maybe I want to do this. Maybe I want to make YouTube. Maybe I want to play the guitar. Maybe I want to do, like, you find things that you love for yourself after getting over that hump of just, oh, I miss them. Oh, I want them back. Oh, they did me dirty. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, so please, you gotta keep living life. Live your fucking life. Ugh. Dude, I talk like I'm gonna be in one of those fucking core BP whatever videos. But I genuinely mean this from the bottom of my heart. Please, if anyone watches this to the end, live your life. Live your life. Life continues moving without you. With or without you. Yeah, that's my TED Talk of the day. I'll see you later. Yeah, I guess that's what I just wanted to get off my chest. But I will see y'all in another video. Hopefully I don't delay it. Peace.